Getty Nigel Farage will meet Michel Barnier. Farage, who is still an MEP, has finally been given a Brussels meeting after pointing out the negotiator was meeting with everyone from self-confessed Brexit saboteur Lord Adonis to Nick Clegg. The sit-down will take place on Monday morning, and the ex-UKIP leader has received thousands of questions for Mr. Barnier since asking for suggestions from his followers on Twitter. In a video, he told viewers, "A procession of people have been to see Monsieur Barnier, the Remain as Lord Adonis, Ken Clark, and of course, Sir Nick Clegg, and I thought, who is in there representing the views of the 17.4 million people? Nobody. I want to involve you. I want you to ask your questions directly to Michel Barnier. So, respond. Give me your name, give me your hometown, give me one question. I'll pick the best three." Getty Nigel Farage has asked for questions. She was quickly deluged with ideas from Brexit supporters. One Twitter user asked, "Are you surprised at how weak the UK negotiators have been? They seem to have rolled over on everyone of your demands." Another pointed out the EU's finances had not been officially signed off yet by auditors. Liam Sweet wrote, "If the EU books haven't been fully signed off, how can one negotiate terms for a closure?" Getty Farage says no one is representing leavers. More importantly, in that situation, how can the EU demand financial settlements? Another, Adrian Pickering, took a swipe at the push by EU chiefs for an ever closer union. He tweeted, "Does he realize that the latest EU policy direction of all member states joining Euro, Army, etc. has strengthened the will of the UK people to continue to follow the Brexit path?" And Joyce Miller wrote, "Tell Mr. Barnier they cannot choose what FTA, we will have to get on with it. Article 50 states they have a responsibility to offer a good trade deal. It's in their interests to do so. Also, we Brits don't appreciate threats, insults." But some Remainers appeared to try and hijack the hashtag with a series of sardonic questions. One asked, "Why does Nigel Farage have one of the worst attendances rates of the European Parliament?" Another offered, "Ask Barnier what it feels like to win a seat in a general election." James McGrory, Executive Director of Open Britain, has taken exception to the meeting being held at all. He said, "Sending Nigel Farage to Brussels to sort out Brexit is like sending an arsonist to put out a house fire. After years of poisoning our politics, telling outright lies about the EU and cozying up to Trump, he has already done enough damage to our country and our international standing. He has no answers to the costs and complexity of Brexit, other than to blithely say we should walk away with no deal, which would be an unmitigated disaster for our economy and our country."